Welcome to Parks and Pixie Dust Podcast.
Johnny! How we doing?
Jess! What's up? How you doing?
What's up? We doing good. I am tired as but it's a Sunday. My toddler's screaming in the background, and we are so lucky to have Amanda, now our Disney local, on the podcast.
Yep.
So excited to have you back. Amanda's been amazing. So she's a part of our Amanda, where'd you go? She's been a part of our.
Am I here?
Yeah,
there
you're
you
here.
Okay.
Amanda booked our cruise for us, has been a part of our cruise chat. She's the best travel agent ever. Obviously booked our recent Disney trip. She's our go-to girl for the local stuff. But today, I'm so excited for this episode because Amanda just moved to Orlando. So we
from Vegas.
Yes. Dying to hear all about that. Your move, kind of how that all went, the process, and how you're liking being an Orlando local. So take it away.
You guys can pretty much sit back and relax on this one.
Perfect.
I think this is my first time being on here, though, since you started recording faces, too, and I wasn't ready, so I tried to dress myself up a little bit here and cover my face a little bit. Yes. Okay, awesome. I will say moving to Florida is something I've been wanting to do my whole life. I was originally in Pittsburgh, and then I've been in Vegas since 2015 with a small little stay in LA for a year and a half. But I feel like what finally made us do it is I was at Universal Studios in November of 2024, and I told my fans, like, this is it. We're starting this timeline, and we are going to be doing something to get there a year from today. It's November 17th, 2024. We're going to be doing something. And I feel like from there on out, I just started, like, identifying myself as a Florida local. I bought Florida shirts. I had a cup that said, I'd rather be in Florida. And I just started saying, like, I'm moving to Florida, moving to Florida. And then it's crazy because as soon as those things happening, as soon as I started just doing that, things started to fall into place.
Yeah.
My other job that I don't talk about on the internet opened up a campus. The job that pays my health insurance opened up a campus in Lake Mary. And they had a need for the role that I have. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is it.
Yeah.
I can totally volunteer for this and move and have this job. And then my husband, Noah, has been, like, Vegas seems big, I guess, to people, but it's actually really small. Because to get out to go anywhere, you have, like, to Arizona or to LA to get out of that middle of the desert. You have to drive, like, 4+ hours. So you're kind of landlocked a little bit.
Yeah.
And my husband was having issues, like, getting into the school program he wanted. And it was kind of dragging the process out to where we were like, oh my gosh, we need to reevaluate what you want to do because this is awful. And, like, the first school, and then he, like, I'm like, just for fun, let's just pick 3 schools in Florida and see how it goes. And, like, he, like, instantly got accepted to his number 1 pick. So I'm like, oh my gosh, I got, like, this job thing, and you have, like, this school thing that we've been struggling with forever. I think this is, like, our sign and our time to go.
Yeah.
So we just started doing it.
You had been manifesting.
Some things were stressful. Yeah, I don't know if manifesting's my thing, but, like, you know, praying about it, asking for, like, what's the right thing to do, what should we be doing, and we just did it. And to be honest, and this is, like, if you take nothing away from this, listening to this podcast, if you want to do it, just do it. Like, it's like having kids. There's never going to be that right time.
Yes.
Or waiting for things are perfect, having everything lined up, having everything figured out. I lived here the first month. I didn't even have a car. So we just did it and made it happen and figured things out along the road. When it came to finding a place to live, we started with my other work was in a very nice town in Lake Mary, which is North Orlando. It's very nice. It's very pretty. It's clean. It's convenient. It's close to the freeway that takes you to Central Orlando that I was talking about to you guys earlier with the downtown Orlando. highways to the beaches.
Love
It's
it.
I told my husband wherever we lived I needed to be less than an I don't care where, as long as we're less than an hour from the parks. So we're about 45 minutes to Disney World, depending on what part you're going to, and about 25 to Universal, depending on traffic. So that's perfect. When I first moved here, I was like, oh, I think I want to be a little bit closer. We got an apartment to begin with, just so we can explore around and see where we would want to have a house. And maybe in like a yearish, um, figure out exactly where we want to settle down. But like we just kind of went with where my work was. My kid's gonna start kindergarten this year, and the school districts where we're living right now are rated really high. Everything in Florida is pretty much better than what we had in Las Vegas to pick from. So
Sure.
there's some charter schools, there's some private schools. So anyway, we
And
went with this Lake Mary area.
that's another thing you have to consider. Obviously, with having a kid, it's like, yeah, like you as adults, it's easy to just whatever, rent a place somewhere. But then thinking about she's going to go to school, a good area for her, like what's around, are there things for her to do? That's a lot. It's a lot.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And looking at apartments, you can literally look at apartments forever and look at places forever. And eventually I just said, this one's nice, let's just go for it.
Yeah.
And yeah, and we lucked out, or lucked out, struck out. I don't know. They all, after a while, all apartments look the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
So we just one. So after we found a place to live and got that lined up, it was okay, what's our date we're gonna move? Work kind of dictated that. And then it was like, okay, how are we getting all of our stuff from Las Vegas to Florida? And that was honestly the hardest part. What I remember budgeting, we budgeted about $5,000 in moving our stuff, and it easily became more than that. And we didn't even take everything. We ended up throwing so much stuff out. So this is something else to think about if you're going to move to Florida. The cost we used movers that you package your stuff up in boxes,
Mm-hmm.
and they will come disassemble beds and furniture, but you got put on a small moving truck, well, still huge, got moved on a moving truck, and then they loaded you up on like a semi truck.
Mm-hmm.
And then that semi truck went across country with other people's stuff, and then they delivered it to you. So that was awful. I was scared. I was like, what if we get bed bugs from this? Like, what if like our stuff gets broken or messed up or smashed or not handled? Because I was reading reviews were awful, but every place I looked at, the reviews were awful. So I had to pick the least awful, or my husband did. That was his job.
Sure.
And it ended up being okay, but it cost way more than we thought. There's these things called pods where they drop a pod in your, like a pod, I don't know what else to call it, like the back of a U-Haul thing in your driveway, and you shove all your stuff in there and then your stuff gets shipped. That would have cost more, but I feel like if you're nervous or scared of like what's going to happen to your stuff, that might be a little bit safer option. But like the biggest budget was the whole moving our stuff. We had a 3-bedroom house, and we ended up only taking a twin bed, 2 twin beds, and that was it for furniture, and a television and a mirror.
Okay.
The rest was all just stuff, like box, and like we threw so much stuff out because we were moving, so we kind of let our stuff go to trash for years because we knew the house that we were in Vegas, we just knew we weren't going to stay there.
Yeah.
We did not take a couch, no coffee tables, no entertainment stands, no dressers. It was literally 2 twin beds.
Yeah.
And boxes. And I think we had like 20 boxes.
Yeah.
The large boxes from Home Depot, and it was like $5,000.
Wow.
Scarlett was upset. She had like a brand new Disney Princess kitchen we got for her for Christmas, and it was going to cost more than it cost to buy it to ship it. And we were like, we're going to we gave stuff away. There was a lot of happy kids. I was messaging coworkers and stuff, and I was like, we have all this stuff that we're getting rid of. I had purses, lounge flies, park gear, popcorn buckets, all of this Disney stuff that I'm like, every box you filled up, they said was going to be about $80.
Oh my
God.
I
was like questioning all this, every box we were building. But anyway.
Yeah.
So that's enough about that. I think I made my point. Driving across country. So once that was all figured out.
Yeah.
Driving across country was fun. We put as much stuff in our car as we can. We have two wonderful dogs and trazodone. If you're traveling with your pups, we gave them a little bit of trazodone, doggy drugs, and they were chill. It's awful because we kind of enjoyed them. My husband's like, my dog's an angel to begin with, but my husband's dog is Basset Hound Shar-Pei mix, and even though he's good, he just like barks, barks, barks. So the trazodone, he was just
is that like
chilling. It was
dog
great.
X? Is that what that is?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, pretty much. Humans can take trazodone too, but usually it's used like a sleeping pill. It's like a light sedative. It was great.
I love that.
Driving across country, I feel like was pretty much what you expect.
Yeah.
We had to go through Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, Louisiana, Alabama, Florida. New Mexico's awful. Arizona's awful. Texas is awful. There were some. It all looked the same.
Yep.
Really. My kid was good. My kid's 5. I was thinking about how she was going to feel sitting in a car for 3 days straight. She was fine. Don't worry about your kids. They'll
Okay.
make it. She did complain before we went. She's like, "Can't we just fly?" I'm like, "We can't fly with Bucky. Bucky has a smushy face. We can't fly with him. We have to drive."
Yeah. Yeah.
We were packed though. We put as much stuff in my husband's Santa Fe as we could. We were like literally like this with like stuff on our lap and stuff on our feet.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah.
Wait, when you said Bucky has a smushy face, what? And you can't fly? Is that something?
Like pugs, like dogs with a smushy face could have potential for breathing issues, and you can't take them on an airplane.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, this is true.
Moving, driving. We saw a couple cool roadside attractions. I think cool might not be the description. There's something called like Cadillac Graveyard, I think it's called, where there's like an area along the highway where there's Cadillacs like nosedived in.
Oh, wow.
And I guess it's a roadside attraction that's been popular for years on like the Route 66.
Nose dived in,
But
like in a ditch.
like they're in it, they're like this, like butts up.
Nice. Okay.
Like, but yeah. So sorry, my door opened. I was looking to see who was there. Yeah, we just hustled it out
Love it.
to get it done.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
What else about moving here? So no.
I want to eat.
Girl, there's a whole bag. There's a whole bag of ears. Okay.
Yeah, but those are nice.
Okay.
When you were looking for apartments and like, I know that there was some stuff going on with that, but like, were you like flying back and forth to try to like do these tours and stuff, or doing virtual tours, that kind of thing? Or?
We did virtual tours.
Okay.
The biggest hang up was my husband's dog is Basset Hound mixed with a Shar-Pei. And I've never had problems renting with him before, but in Florida, all of the places with breed restrictions said no Shar-Peis. The vet's like, dude, this dog's temperament is all Basset Hound. I feel confident just writing Basset mix on everything, but he has the purple tongue. He has all the wrinkles. So he's like a wrinkly old man dog. He's adorable, but I'm like, we can't hide he's a Shar-Pei. I'd hate to get there and run into trouble. So we went to a place that did not have breed restrictions, and it cost a little bit more.
Okay. Hang on.
Yeah.
Hang on 1 second. Hey, Steve. The TV just went snowy. Can you just come look at that for a sec? Sorry, I can't see you guys right now because it looks like literally a poltergeist is gonna like walk. So.
Can he still edit?
Yeah. Oh, now you're back. Okay. I don't know. That was really weird.
That's good. Scarlett distracted me, so I was just thinking for a second where I'm supposed to jump back in to move on.
Okay, now it's back.
We were talking about. Okay.
Anyways, no, but with the breed restrictions, so you ended up choosing a place that was a little pricier. You said.
Yeah, it was slightly pricier than the places that refused sharks.
How would you compared to Vegas? It's cheaper.
I was just going to ask that. So how
cheaper
compared to living in Vegas, how so far would you say the cost of living is?
Groceries cost more. Everything else seems cheaper.
Okay.
I don't know how to describe my rent in Vegas, but we are in a 2-bedroom apartment. What is this, like 1,200, 1,300 square feet.
Okay.
And our rent is $2,000 a month. And that's with electricity. No, that's with water. And nothing in here is gas.
Except the car.
Scarlett said, except the car. You're not wrong, girl.
Yeah. Not too bad.
Gas is cheaper. I haven't had to put gas in a car. I just got my new car on Monday.
Yes.
But I remember, I can't tell you the exact price, but I remember it was like $5 in Vegas. It's like 3 something here. Yeah.
300?
Yep, 300, girl.
It's Jess, what is it here? Like 4 something?
Yeah, 4
Maybe
something.
5?
Oh, yeah, depending on where you're
Yeah,
at.
it was.
But
girl,
I'm making a break.
do you want the years? It was 5. It was over 5 in Vegas.
Yeah. How's your commute work from your apartment?
Like 8 minutes.
Awesome.
It's cute. I can't hear you, Jess. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Can you hear me now? Hello?
Yeah, you're a little bit crackly.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hello? You're a little bit crackly.
Okay. I don't know. Maybe because the cats are walking by the cords or something. I don't know.
Oh, you're
Literally-
good now.
Right now, there's like a standstill with the 3 cats. They're all ready to like attack each other. Anyways, I wish you could see this.
My dog's back.
But no, that's amazing that your commute is only 8 minutes. Oh, technology.
There she is. All right.
Oh. Yeah, it's nice because there's these nice little roads that connect you to all the local stuff, and like, bam, the freeway's right there too, the I-4.
Love that. That's great.
Yep,
How's the neighborhood? Like, you like
the
everything?
neighbor. There's a nice mix. Like, I can walk across the street and there's like a Nothing But Cakes, Dunkin' Donuts, nail salon, and then the other side there's like McDonald's, Walgreens, Publix, which is the local grocery store.
Yeah.
And then if I go to the other corner, there's like a Pilates studio. There is a
Swim lessons for me.
Scarlett goes to swim lessons. There's like a speakeasy and like trendy little restaurants that have cute little bars and their cocktails, and it's really fun. It's all walkable. This town also feels so safe. Like, I'll go out at 9 o'clock at night. I'll be like, well, I'm not tired yet and I haven't walked enough. Let's go get a mile in.
Yeah.
And Scarlett and I will go out in the dark. And I'm like, this is weird. But at the same time, I'm like, there's nothing going on here. It's weird. It's safe at the same time. Yeah.
That's so.
Something else that's like awesome compared to Vegas is all the animals we see. And bugs. I have like a little Pokemon collection in my photo album where I'll take pictures and send them to my husband and be like, here's the daily Pokemon I found. And it's like different bugs. Like, there's this large grasshopper looking thing with like neon red orange markings on it. It could like sit in my hand. It was so big.
Okay,
When I do a, yeah, it's well, I left it alone.
Whoa.
It'd be
It's
terrible.
not a pizza of a with that.
Have you
one.
seen any
I took the
alligators?
dog. I have not seen an alligator yet. I've been making monthly posts about that. Let's see, last week was my month mark, so I've been a month and a week with no alligator sightings yet.
Okay, because are you guys near
There's lakes.
or anything?
There's water everywhere. We are
God.
near so much water. So they have to be somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, they gotta be.
It's fun because I'll go for. Oh, sorry.
Well, I was just gonna say when you're
Right.
like walking into your apartment, do you see those little lizards everywhere?
Well, the lizards are everywhere. They're especially when it rains. I
Never
stepped.
ask.
What?
Never ask that there's lizards everywhere.
Yeah, I'll be sitting on there's a dog park right outside my door. I'll take my dogs to like run and use the bathroom. That's awesome, by the way.
Yeah.
And you hear rustling in the bushes, and it's just those lizards, those little gecko things, and they're huge
Yeah.
right now. They have grown so much since I got here a month ago. I don't know what they're
Cool.
eating, or if they're about to evolve, or what it is. But those guys they're huge now, and they're everywhere. They're cute. They don't bother you.
Bigger than that.
I always like seeing them around the parks and stuff.
Oh yeah, they're not inside. I've had coworkers tell me if they have indoor outdoor cats, they'll find dead ones indoors, but I've never seen one indoors. I just see them outside everywhere on the sidewalks.
Are they ever like
Lizards, woodpeckers.
at Old Key West when I went to Amanda's bachelorette, and there was lizards outside our door, like crawling outside, and I had to like wait to get in the hotel room. Serious? Is that how?
It's not like that.
Okay, thank God. Oh,
I don't know if it's just the way my house is built up, but I've never had to wait. My coworker did have to wait. Okay, so there's this I'm in like this little business community with all these buildings and lakes and stuff, and
Yeah.
I'll go out on my lunch break and like get and like walk. And
Yeah.
there's this family, I think they are herons. There's a white bird and a gray bird, and they stand when their necks are fully stretched out, almost as tall as me. And the white one's usually in the water, and the gray one, I don't know if the gray is the mama bird, but she'll stand at this tree, and she's gray, and I won't see her right away. And when I get close, she like moves, and the top of her head is red, and like I'll see her, and then they have all these babies. There's like 5 babies. The babies are almost as big as me now too, but you can tell they're babies because they're a little fluffier.
Yeah.
And I go the other way because I'm like, man, I keep walking until I see them, and when I see them, that's when I turn around. So I'm like, my bird's gonna go do our square off of the day. But anyway, the reason I brought this up is my coworker went to leave our work building, and she had to wait because the heron or whatever bird family was there. Like, and you don't want to mess with them because they have babies, looking like they're ready to like square
Plus,
off.
they're huge.
They're huge.
They are.
I mean, I get like that when walking around and I'm coming across some geese.
Yes!
I don't mess with geese.
Yes.
Geese hiss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like big birds and like the white birds with like the red beaks.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Do you get scared, Scarlett? No. Oh God. Terrified.
I'm sleeping by myself.
Okay,
Well,
Scarlett.
that's gonna be awesome when you guys see a gator for the first time.
Scarlett, I'm so excited for you.
We can't hear you, Jess.
I want Scarlett to.
We can't hear you, Jess.
Hello. Can you hear me, Johnny?
No.
You're kind of cracking.
You're cutting in and out.
What the hell? Can you hear me now?
I made a beautiful braid
Yes.
for my butter.
For your mutter.
But
You're so
no,
fancy, girl.
I was just saying, Scarlett, I cannot wait for you to meet Natalie.
You guys are at Animal Kingdom? I think, right? Yes, you're at Animal Kingdom. Oh my gosh. All the stuff for kids going on right now. I can't wait for you guys to come.
Yes.
Well, because so Bluey is new. He just started, or she just started, right? Because
Yes.
Bluey's a she.
So living in Florida and being your Florida local, I haven't got to experience anything in Florida yet because I cannot stop going to the parks. I get off of work and go to the parks. And there's so much new stuff coming out of Disney World right now, we're going twice a week.
Yeah.
Including yesterday, and we met Bluey already.
I don't blame you.
Yeah. How was that experience?
So what's here? I'm glad you brought that up. So the way they're doing Bluey, secret. You have to go to we were there for
12 hours.
Yeah, we were there for 12 hours, but other than that, they had
We were there for 60.
They were doing virtual queue. So when they do your virtual queue, you get on the train to the conservation center at Animal Kingdom. And Scarlett wanted to sit in the caboose, so we were way in the back of the train. We were the only people back there, and we heard some workers talking, and they're like, yeah, the deal with this Bluey thing is we're trying to maximize how many people could come through.
Mm.
Oh, excuse me. So I don't know if it's like maximize, to give people better time or what they want. I don't know what their goal is with that.
Yeah.
But when you get there, we still had to wait an hour after we got there to the conservation center. Some of the wait was outside. When you get inside the conservation center, they have the whole building redone. It is so stinking cute. It looks like it looks like you're in Bluey World. Scarlett said we took the train to Australia, and I was like, yes, girl, it's what we did. I don't know if you
crazy.
I don't know if you remember what the conservation center looked like, but it had like this greenhouse tip in the middle of the roof that kind of stuck up a little bit. And when you look up at it, when you're there with Bluey, they have like the bluey clouds, like when you're looking outside through it.
Nice.
That was really cool. I tried to get a video of that. But anyway, what they're doing different is they have a room with Bluey and Bingo, and they let a bunch of guests. Like if I had to guess, I'm going with 150. I
Jesus.
felt like, yeah, there had to have been at a minimum 100. But I feel like it was more like 150 people in a room with Bluey and Bingo at once. And then there's like 10 to 15 minutes. I didn't time it. I can look at my videos, but 10 to 15 minutes of playtime with them. And there's three cast members that lead games. You play Keepy Uppy, Mums and Dads, where they release a bunch of baby birds, which are different colored balls, and you have to collect the balls and put them in the right color basket to get the baby birds back to their nest. They played charades, magic asparagus, and dance mode. And you get through all those games, and then they rotate the guest out. So I asked Scarlett how she felt about that, because there's no, like, there's no meet and greet, talk to Bluey and Bingo, take your picture, get hugs, but you're playing with them. And despite having all those people, Bluey and Bingo really moved around a lot. They didn't stop. The cast members were good at like making sure kids weren't like tackling Bluey and Bingo down. It flowed well. Nobody was like grumpy or like ruining it. You know what I mean? If you're there with like the grumpy Disney people. And I will say what I noticed is, with that being brand new, there weren't like influencers there with their camera. I don't know what day one was like, but there were no like influencer adults there with their camera trying to like do all the things. It was literally a bunch of. She got those there yesterday. Yep, those are the mystery packets. It was really parents with their kids. So I think that might have contributed a lot to how successful it was yesterday.
Yeah.
And so we had a lot of fun.
I also got baby Nala.
So I like Googled today how many guests get through a character meet and greet in an hour. And it's like each family takes like 2 to 5 minutes. So if you imagined all those people in that room yesterday at one time trying to meet Bluey and Bingo, it would have been insane. It would have been back to 2014 on an Elsa when the line was 8 hours long, I feel like. And they're all little preschoolers. So on Disney's part, if they're maximizing guests or maximizing profits or whatever they're trying to do, I don't know, but I feel like it worked.
Yeah.
Okay.
The kids all had fun.
Can you guys hear me?
That's good. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I was going to say, because John and I have had so many conversations about, like, with the Fast Pass thing, and it's like crowd control. I actually, now that you say all that, I feel like that is a really good idea, because obviously with, whenever there's characters out, they always have a cast member with them, like, making sure people aren't attacking them and all that and hugging them and whatever. And I think that is a great idea, because you're right. Like, if it was just stand in line and meet Bluey and Bingo, that would be totally like an 8-hour line. And I think that's cool, because I feel like a lot of sort of the clientele of who's interested in Bluey is the preschool age, is the toddler, the kid age. And so I think that's actually genius that they had it be more of an immersive experience of you play games and Bluey and Bingo are there with you. And I think that's a great idea. I think that's awesome. I mean, it's probably chaotic. What'd you say?
Yeah, distracts the little kids from the fact they're not talking.
Yeah, that too.
And that they're 6-7 feet tall.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But no.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. I
blows off some steam too.
Yeah, burn off some energy. I'm hoping that when we go, we can do that with Natalie and Nicholas. Natalie will absolutely love it. I don't know about Nicholas yet, but
they are doing away with the virtual queue starting June 2nd, and I already told Scarlett. She's so upset about this. I said we have to go re-meet Bluey and Bingo so we can see how the new line and queuing and things work and figure out how to maximize it. And she's like, "Oh, darn, Mom."
Yeah.
I got to go to Disney again. Oh,
yeah.
Shoot.
I actually have some clients lined up with very small children going to Disney this summer, specifically over Bluey and Bingo. So I said, we need to go figure this out, because nobody with their babies want to be there.
Yeah,
So
5 hours in line.
for sure.
So you also experienced the Muppets
The
Rock and Roller Coaster, right?
Muppet.
Yeah.
Yes. I want to share something about that process.
Yes.
So I'm an annual pass holder, and they did virtual queue for that. We were at Topolino's Terrace, which I need to talk about one day. Topolino's Terrace breakfast. That was my first time there for that. That was out of this world, and it's now my favorite character meal. But that's another story for another time. But anyway, we're at Topolino's Terrace. They called our boarding group. When they called the boarding group,
That's
you have an hour to get back.
right. Is
What's
Topolino's
that?
sorry? Is Topolino's Terrace at Hollywood Studios?
It's at Riviera Resort.
Oh, okay, got it.
Yep, I'll tell you all about that. You have to go there.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Yeah.
We have an hour from when they call your boarding group to get to the ride. And I told our waitress, I'm like, we need our check. We need to pay. We already saw the characters. We already ate. We kind of need to speed this along because we need to go get to our boarding group. She's like, oh, it's fine. Relax. Just show them your receipt. Tell me you're at Topolino's. If you arrive a little late, everything will be good. We were 4 minutes late, and they would not let us ride Muppets.
Oh.
We had to wait till 3 so that was like at 11. We had to wait until 3 p.m. to do another virtual queue, and we got to ride it.
Mom.
But I thought it's good to know that Disney's being strict now with their virtual queues.
Yeah.
Is there a way that you can turn the camera around?
No, baby, because this is not the Scarlet Show right now. When we're done recording, Steve can edit, right? When we're done recording, you can show them your mirror, okay?
Yeah, I want to dance.
I promise you, Jess and John will watch you do one dance.
Yeah.
As soon as we're done recording, okay? As long as you're a good girl and stop interrupting.
Oh my God, her and Natalie together.
Steve does it, right?
Yeah, he can edit. So when she and Natalie.
Okay. Okay, you just practice your routine, and as soon as we're done recording, I will make Jess and Steve watch you do one dance. Okay? So you get it good. Okay. So the Muppets, yes, I got to watch the Muppets or ride the Muppets.
What did you think?
The queue. I'm a huge Muppet fan. I love all the Muppet movies. I watch the 1970s TV shows. I love those 70s actors, singers. I thought it was just okay. I thought it wasn't bad, but I'm not dying to go back and ride it again. I got Walking on Sunshine for my song. It does flow nice in the moment. Noah, do you want to tell us what you thought of the Muppets real quick? You want to get in? Noah, we had to child swap because he's half shut. Keep your hat on. You keep your hat on. He was like shutting and opening, thinking about it. They're asking me about our thoughts on the Muppets. I want to hear Noah's input because I don't know. I was kind of going with it and I was kind of in shock. I liked it. I know there's lots of Easter eggs.
Yeah.
I just thought it was just okay. I got Walking on Sunshine.
Hello.
It all just goes by so fast, and I was so excited. I think I need another run through to give like a whole thing. The outside's beautiful. What did you want to share? What really quick? This is my husband.
Hello.
Hey,
Uh,
welcome.
How's it going?
What's up? Welcome to the podcast.
Good. Thank you. Yeah, I thought the Muppet roller coaster was good. I mean, I think the younger crowd will like it, and then millennials and anyone above is going to be more nostalgic towards Aerosmith.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, obviously it's the same ride. I was expecting a little more out of it.
Can I ask you
Yeah.
a question?
Sure.
You said you feel like the younger crowd is going to like it. Do you think this is going to help introduce the Muppets to the younger crowd and give them a liking or passion towards the Muppets or an interest in them?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. What song? Do you want to tell us about your song and how you thought it felt on the ride?
Yeah, I got song number 2. I
Okay.
like that. That's from my old days as a kid, listening to grunge music and all that stuff. So that was up my alley.
I
Yeah.
think that's the song most people are saying they want is song number 2.
Yeah.
So it's
I
like the
think
September
chicken.
of Cosmic Rewind.
I don't want September.
Yeah.
Well, September was the most coveted song for a while, and then
I only get September and I want Conga, and everybody else gets Conga and hates it. And I'm like, I love that song. I want Conga so bad. I've never got it. Now, it used to be I always got September, but now I'm always getting September and I can't even tell you what it is.
Tears for Fears. Welcome to your life. That one.
That's
Yes.
a good one.
Everybody wants to rule the world. That's what I get, because I just think of Steve Carell at the end of the Minion movie when it starts playing that. Fun fact.
I got conga.
Oh yeah, of course. My kid, for the first time, my kid rides it with me, and she gets September. We child swapped a little baby, so she got to ride a second time with my cousin, and she comes out, I was like, I got conga, and I'm like, of course the time you didn't ride with me, you got conga.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what? Actually,
But anyway,
I want to eventually hear your thoughts on, and I just want to chat with you about this, about rider switch, because obviously since we'll be bringing a toddler and a baby, eventually I want to hear your opinion about all that, because Natalie is tall enough to go on like some of the lighter roller coasters like Thunder Mountain, the Mine
she's
Train.
40?
She's 38
They
inches.
changed Thunder Mountain.
They changed Thunder Mountain to
Oh,
30.
that's right.
So she'll be able to go on a few things. She may be 40 inches by the time we go. So, but obviously Nicholas can't. So we're going to have to do rider switch on probably some things. So I eventually want to hear your opinion on all that, how that goes. So
It's short. I can just include it now if you want.
yeah. Is it pretty easy to navigate? It what?
It's absolutely easy. It's wonderful. The first person goes through. If you have a lightning lane, the first person goes through, and they get to take somebody with them. The second person who goes. So what's the first thing a kid says when they get off a ride?
I want to go again.
Let's go again. Yes.
Go again.
So the best thing. So Natalie's gonna live her little "Let's Go Again" era where she'll get to ride rides back and forth.
Love that.
And that's fun. Now, for me and my husband, we both enjoy taking Scarlett for her first time on things, so we just took turns. So I went first one time, and yeah, I love Rider Swap. Rider Swap is even better in well, I wouldn't say better. I'd say different in Universal Studios, because a lot of those rides have a little Rider Swap area where there's a room that's themed to the ride that you're on, and you all can stay together as a family while you're going through the line. And when you get to the front, somebody goes with the baby to the rider swap area. It's air conditioned. I believe most of them have a bathroom, if not all of them. And they have air conditioned places to sit down, and they have a TV screen showcasing something that's relevant to the ride.
Yeah.
And it, like, as soon as your rider gets off, you immediately get on. Whereas at Disney, you wait wherever you want to and then go through the lightning lane entrance for your rider swap.
When I was going on Tower Tail, they're letting me go on again.
That's awesome.
Nice. That's the best. Wait, so Disney, you're just kind of roaming the area?
So for Disney, so the Tower of Terror example, you go up to the cast member at Tower of Terror and say, I want to do rider swap. So they scan your magic band, whatever, and set you up for a rider swap. They ask who's going first. Whoever's going first goes in the queue. And then when the rider swap person is ready to go, they just have to scan their magic band, and they can take a guest with them.
So, and it's
they don't have to ride by themselves.
Lightning lane, right? Not the exit.
Yeah.
Right?
It's been lightning lane.
Okay.
Now, I don't know if certain attractions might have different rules at different times of the day, but every time we have rider swapped, we've been always sent through the lightning lane.
So do you have to notify a
Disneyland too.
if you're going to be doing rider swap? Do you have to notify a
Do you have to what?
Sorry, do you have to notify?
Oh yeah. Yep. You just walk up to that lightning lane area and say, hey, I want to set up a rider swap for this ride.
Okay. Gotcha.
I also, not guaranteed, but I've been pixie dusted. There was a time we wanted to rider swap Seven Dwarfs Mine Train, and I've had the cast members before when we were by ourselves and we'd be riding alone. They'd be like, just go through the lightning lane. So sometimes you're blessed, sometimes you're not. So that's
nice.
Fun it's fun and appreciated when you are.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I feel like also like maybe in the like evening hours when it's like kind of getting to close, they're a little bit more lenient, maybe.
Yeah.
I haven't tried that yet, but I will say with how hot it is already here in Florida, I already told Noah, I'm like, I feel like our time in the parks in the summer are going to be like 4:00 and later, just because it's cooler. So we will be testing that out, and we can let you know how it goes.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Sure. Yes. Amazing.
There's so much. Um,
Yeah, so one last question. So with being an Orlando local, obviously you love your neighborhood so far. Do you feel like how are people in terms of friendliness kind of compared to living in Vegas?
they are so nice. I guess Southern hospitality is a real thing and not just something in movies and books. So this is a fun story. When we first moved here, we woke up we arrived to our apartment at like 3 a.m. and we woke up after like sleeping on the floor. We're like, oh my gosh, we have like nothing to eat, nothing's unpacked. We need to go
Mm-hmm.
eat some breakfast and figure things out. And I had on sweatpants and like a Disney Cruise Line t-shirt. We went to this nice little brunch spot. People are in like business suits and like heels and loafers or whatever. And I was like, I am so underdressed.
Yeah.
In Vegas, whether I was dressed up or like sometimes I'd go out in like clean pajamas and a bra, you know? Like if I had to run out and grab milk, it is what it is. Here, people are dressed. They're dressed for the day. But I like that. That's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But no,
What kind of
people are nice and they dress nice. I'm not saying dressed up, but they're dressed.
Yeah. Love it.
good. One last question. What kind of things are available to do at your complex, if you will? Like
In my complex,
Like some amenities.
I don't think I've taken enough advantage of them, but there is a gym that is clean and nice and better than some other apartment gyms I've seen. There's a few machines, cardio equipment, dance floor, ballet bar, mirrors, CrossFit equipment. There's a music room that you lock it. I actually thought about recording this podcast in there because you lock it and it's like soundproof. And they have a piano, guitar.
Nice.
I don't know. I don't play instruments anymore. But there's like a few instruments you can play with in their music room.
That's awesome.
There's a resort style pool, grills, different outdoor areas that are set up with like televisions and couches. You can like kind of sit up outside and hang out.
Awesome.
Clubhouse. They have food trucks out a lot.
Nice.
I think there's tennis courts somewhere. Pickleball. Pickleball's popular.
That's awesome.
Well, when you have a housewarming party, let us know.
Yeah.
Oh, John, it's Florida. Are you coming? If you ever want to come hang out, just give me a heads up. We'll take guests.
For sure.
Yes.
For sure.
I have such a to-do list of things I want to do. There is a farmer's market that happens once a month that I guess is really popular with Disney people. I followed it on Instagram. I can't tell you what it's called right now,
Nice.
but it's like all the Orlando people that like run their own little small business that make things like keychains, park bags, tattoos, stickers, things for the park, the tattoo freckles for your face, just all these fun Disney things. So that's like on my to-do list for June. I might not make it because I have to go to Vegas a lot, but July to go see.
Send me the
cool.
link of it on Instagram when you find out.
I will.
Oh my God.
I'll send it to you when we get off of this. I'll send it to you on Instagram. It looks amazing.
Awesome.
That I'm so excited for.
Ah.
Of course, beaches, other parks. I'd like to see SeaWorld, Legoland, Busch Gardens.
So fun.
There's so many restaurants. On iDrive, like across the street from Universal Studios, there's so much there.
Oh yeah, whenever we would do band trips with my parents, we would always stay on like International Drive.
Yeah.
And just all the touristy places, the restaurants there.
Yeah.
It's like its own little theme park right there. It's International Drive. It's fun.
Yeah.
Except for Sloth World. All right.
Sloth World. Oh my gosh.
My God, that was awful.
Yeah. You know something? Nobody around here knows about it.
Wow.
What's that?
Nobody around here knows. It's that whole thing was awful.
Yeah.
I got a text from my husband. Do you want me to read it?
Yeah.
It says, speaking of Southern hospitality, you should mention the Florida woman that handed out free shots of tequila at Costco and got arrested.
Oh, yeah.
I love Florida news. I love Florida news.
Never gets old.
Was that truly a thing? Was that real?
Yeah, she was posing as a Costco sample person and was just handing out tequila shots. And then there was also this weekend, there was a man who got arrested in a Walmart parking lot because he set up a pop-up tiki bar and also got arrested. I sent these all to my husband. I said, I just love Florida. All these good, kind-hearted people here.
That's so nice.
Oh,
Like,
boy.
who wouldn't want a free shot of tequila?
Yeah.
I know. Isn't that nice? Good grocery shopping. Here's tequila.
Yeah. Wow. Love that. Oh,
Oh,
well,
that's
thank you so
awesome.
much for being on. This has been so great to hear your experience.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's fun. My husband's words are, he wished we did it sooner, but like
Yeah.
almost. We know everything happens for a reason. It all worked out great. We wish we were here forever, but we're very happy, thankful, and blessed to be here right now.
Yes.
Yeah. Now you're there, so that's great. You did it.
Do you want to move back to Las Vegas?
No!
There you go.
I want to stay here! I want to stay up!
And
Okay.
Well, that's good final words for this episode.
Yes.
Like,
Yes.
yeah.
Okay.
Everyone move to Florida is the moral of the story.
Yep.
Yes. Especially John and Picasio's.
Piscazzi. Yes, absolutely. And Kari. Yes, John and
And
Kari.
Kari.
Yes, Steve, Nat, and
Kari.
yes. Yep. All right. Got a text.
Oh my gosh, we'd be like the new day and age like Brady Bunch, where we'll just be like 3 happy families hanging out all the time.
Oh,
Steve
yeah.
texted me to wrap it up. I'm gonna wrap things up. But Amanda, we're gonna have you on again. We have more things we'd love
We're
to.
rats in West Philadelphia, born and raised. On the playground is where I spend most of my days, chilling out, maxing, relaxing, all cool, and beating some b-ball outside. Is that what you wanted?
Yeah.
Yep.
It's the
Thank
fun.
you. Thank you so much. Oh my God, Amanda, you're the best. Thank you so much for coming on, and we always love.
Thank you.
All right.
Or hate.
Until next time, everybody.
Is it time? Is it time?
Yes.
Thank you so much for listening. We appreciate all your support. Please leave us a review and/or rating on your favorite podcast platform.
You can find us on Instagram and Facebook under Parks and Pixie Dust Podcast. We are also on Twitter and TikTok under Parks and Pixie Dust. Give us a follow and stay tuned for lots of updates.
And you can also email us at parksandpixiedustpodcast@gmail.com.
Our episodes are released bi-monthly on Wednesdays.